Cup has taken North America by storm. So many great games happening. Everybody seeming to enjoy the atmosphere in the United States and Mexico and Canada. And especially here in the Twin Cities, even though we're not a host city, there is World Cup fever throughout Minneapolis and St. Paul. Joining us now is the owner of the Black Hart of St. Paul, Wes Burdine, with us here. Wes, good of you to take some time here. I already see you got an Aurora jersey on. You got your Loons hat on. Is he frozen, Amber? Oh, there he is. There he is. We got him back. I think we got him back.
I'm here.
Wes, good to be with you. Tell us a little bit about the Black Hart and it's broadcasting every single match of the tournament. Obviously, what has it been like for you to have so much action at the establishment and having everybody come in and watch soccer? Walk us through what the World Cup has been like for you.
Yeah, it's been a blast. We've had some great crowds, and especially for the United States. The team has been fantastic, and the crowds have been amazing. It's been wonderful every 4 years, but I guess it's more than that because we've got the Women's World Cup. But it's always a great party.
Yeah, no doubt about it. When people come to the Black Hart, to watch a game, or if they're thinking about doing it, what can they expect when they make it over to your bar?
Well, we can expect some good crowd noise from Midway neighborhood, as we can tell right now. We've been having people out from kind of all walks of life, which is great. You get like the Colombian families coming in. You get people who just spent 1 year abroad in South Korea or something like that. And they're all here to kind of like celebrate all the different walks of life coming together and all the different games. So you can sit out here on the patio, which is gorgeous. We've got all the games out here, and we've had amazing weather for it. Or you can kind of go inside, and we've got a bunch of different projector screens inside as well.
I have to know, how many different jerseys have you seen and countries represented have you seen since your place since the World Cup has started?
I think just about every country, even the countries outside of not playing in the World Cup, you see people walking in with Greenland jerseys and things like that. It's just a great time to celebrate the world and kind of celebrate the great way that soccer brings different cultures together. So I think at least 80 jerseys so far.
Wow, that is impressive. Oh, we also have to talk about the fact that you attended a World Cup game with your son in Kansas City, a hot ticket, Algeria versus Argentina, and of course Lionel Messi scores a hat trick, something I'm sure everybody in the stadium will never forget. You got what you paid for, no doubt about it. What was that experience like?
Yeah, it was fantastic. We obviously got to see Messi play here against Minnesota United, and our tickets that day were a lot closer to the pitch. But it's the World Cup. Seeing any World Cup game is magical. But seeing Leo Messi score his first World Cup hat trick, it was amazing. It was just really fun to be in a crowd of people who were there to watch the best player who's ever played the game have one of the best days of his life.
Yeah, I'm sure it was a memorable experience, no doubt about it. Wes, you are actually one of the founding board members of Minnesota Aurora, hence the jersey. What made you want to get involved with that? You already have your own business, but soccer seems to be such a passion of yours. What is it about the game that you love, and what has it been like, being one of the founding board members for Minnesota Aurora?
Yeah, bringing people together and community is kind of my passion, and soccer happens to be it's just an amazing, beautiful way to do it. Minnesota Aurora is kind of a dream come true. It's a community-owned club. It's the most successful grassroots women's soccer team in the country, and it's because people just love they love supporting women's sports and women's soccer, but people want to have something that they feel a part of, and I think that's such an amazing asset for our community, and our goal has always been to make that to be a revolutionary professional club someday.
Yeah, it's certainly a successful club at that, undefeated on the season so far. But Wes, you were recently honored as the 1st American recipient of the FC St. Pauli Player of the Year. What does that stand for?
Yeah,
Pauli Player of the Year. What does that stand for?
St. Pauli Player of the Year. St. Pauli Player of the Year. St. Pauli Player of the Year.
Peace Prize. Can you tell us a little bit about that and what the honor is all about?
Yeah. I wish I should have brought it out here with me for the interview, but it was a recognition, I think, for the state of Minnesota, for our community in the Twin Cities, and our response and resilience to the federal occupation that happened this winter. And I'm really proud of the work that Black Heart and that I worked toward to raise a lot of money for people in a lot of need this year, whether that means for, there's one of our food truck vendors who wasn't able to work for about 4 months, and raising money for them. And just really understanding that soccer is an amazing sport, but soccer is also a sport of immigrants and a sport of celebrating cultures. And we want to make sure that that we use our the passion that we have to also protect our community and to stand up for the people in our community who are our fans and who are our patrons, but who are a little bit more vulnerable.
It is Pride Weekend at the Black Heart as well, is it not?
It is. You're catching me before my head melts down. We've got a U.S. match tomorrow night. We've got Mexico tonight, U.S. match tomorrow, and then Pride on Friday and Saturday here. And even though it's not, downtown Minneapolis is the heartbeat of Pride, but it gets to be pretty crazy here as well for our kind of celebratory drag shows. And yeah, it's just an amazing time. I mean, celebrating the World Cup and celebrating Pride are obviously very different in many ways, but they're also the same thing. And it's about celebrating community and celebrating each other, and celebrating the freedom of being alive and being ourselves.
Wes Bernine from Black Heart in St. Paul, we appreciate you taking the time. Thank you so much for being here with us on Fox 9 all day.